What's
What's
up,
up, everybody?
Jason?
What's
What's up,
good?
everybody in the chat?
Mm.
Man,
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? You hear that beat right there? You gonna
yeah.
spit something? I'm gonna put it up for you.
Nah, we're gonna leave that
You
up to
gonna
Ice
rap?
Cube.
Go ahead.
We're gonna leave that up to Ice Cube.
Go ahead, spit something, Chris.
I'm tired of this nigga. Tired of Eric Boone.
Now, what's going on, everybody? We got a lot to talk about today. Welcome to the Overnight Show. I'm your boy Jason, and I'm joined here with Chris the Flash. So, look, you see the title, the Soto meetings. Soto's set to meet with the Yankees, the Blue Jays, the Mets, and the Red Sox, and they're all gonna go over there and try to sway him to join their team. What you think about that, Chris? You think anybody actually has a chance besides the Yankees and the Mets?
To be honest with you, I really think it's gonna be the two. Boston might have a slim chance. I'll say they probably like the third team, but I don't think anybody else has a chance. To be honest with you.
You think? All right, so let's start with each team, right? We'll start from you see all the icons there. We'll start with the Boston Red Sox. I mean, look, their fan base is pissed, dude. They haven't been doing anything. They used to spend a big money, and lately they've been acting like they're the what's that? No, lately they've been acting like they're the Devil Rays, man, or Oakland A's or something, man. They don't want to spend no kind of money.
Yeah, no, they've been a little bit cheap.
A little bit cheap. They've been hella cheap. But I mean, all reports are saying that they're gonna spend. But the fan base is pissed. They just watched Mookie Betts win a World Series when he should have been a Boston Red Sox for life, but they let him go.
You mean
Um,
another World Series?
another World Series.
With the Mickey Mouse Championship.
Yeah, yeah, another World Series. So, look, I think that they're gonna put an offer out there,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a lot of money, but it's not gonna be what he's looking for. They're gonna try to persuade him to go over there, probably say, "Look, we're doing this. We're gonna try to sign Corbin Burns or whatever." But at the end of the day, I think he's not gonna go over there, and I don't think they can. I don't think they're even gonna put a respectable offer on the table. I think that they just driving up the price and trying to get the fan base excited, man, because they haven't had nothing to be excited for in quite a while. It's kind of sad too, man, because even though I'm a Yankees fan, but we always had that rivalry. Like whenever we spend money, they go spend money. If we sign somebody, they'll go sign somebody. But that just hasn't been the case for the last probably like 7 years or more.
Yeah, I think the last time they went all out was the Chris Sale trade, and they won the chip.
Yeah,
But I
but
mean, they got their money. I mean, they just they got to stop being cheap.
yeah, they got the money. The fan base is pissed though. They got to sign somebody. They're gonna sign somebody this offseason, but it ain't gonna be Juan Soto. And
No,
that Giolito signing they did last year, that's not gonna cut it. Not with Boston Red Sox fans, because they about to lose their minds.
you know who I think they're big favorites to pick up?
Who's that?
Willie Adames.
Willie Adames?
Yeah,
I think they need pitching, so I think they're gonna try to get Corbin Burns. I think they are. I could see him going over there. They got to do something, but I don't think they landed Juan Soto. I think out of these four teams that are meeting with them, meeting with him and Scott Boras next week, I think the Red Sox has the least chance of actually signing them. But let's move on to the Mets, man. The New York Mets. So they're gonna you already know that they're going hard, man. They're going hard for Soto. TMZ showed Francisco Lindor landing in Los Angeles in LAX. So I'm sure he's gonna be at the meeting. And they got the Spanish connection there. So he's probably gonna translate for him. I think Francisco Lindor, I'm sure they know each other, but he's a cool dude and everything. And even though he's Puerto Rican and Soto's Dominican, it's almost the same thing, man. And I think that that they're gonna put a big check in his hand and be like, "Yo, come over here. We rocking over here. We got freaking what's the dude's name? Jose Iglesias, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking making reggaeton songs, like, and they got way more Latin players. Just think about it, right? I was thinking about this earlier. The Yankees, since we let Gleyber go, we don't really have any Spanish players no more like that. Besides Dominguez, Luis Hill, and who else?
Well, you got Cabrera, you got Peraza.
Oh yeah, but Peraza ain't even around, man. Who knows if he's gonna be
But he was part of
Cabrera? That's 3 right there.
Stroman.
Nah, he don't. He's Puerto Rican. Stroman's Puerto, but he don't speak it like that.
I know.
He don't speak
more.
it.
He's more like I think because he's mixed.
Yeah, he's half black, half Puerto Rican, but he don't speak the language like that. No. So, and he might not even be around.
Hey, we gotta save some money, man.
So the Mets, they got a whole bunch of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans over there. I
was about to say I don't think they're gonna sign Soto neither, because I mean you still need a first baseman, and you need more pitching. So because I think they're gonna get Corbin Burns.
I mean they're gonna try to get Corbin Burns, but they're gonna look. We all know that Steve Cohen got the money. He got the money to do it, and they got a lot of prospects, man. They got a lot of trade capital. Because even though they made that I wouldn't say a bad signing for Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer, but when they traded them, even though they ate a lot of money, they got a lot of prospects in return. So they could make some trades, and they could put some people out there, man. They're probably gonna bring back Luis Severino, maybe. Like, I think the Mets got a good chance of signing Juan Soto.
Well, I think they put a qualifying offer on him and Sean Manaea.
Sean Manaea?
Both of them. That'd be in there.
NY Yanks 22, he says Baltimore will keep Burns. We'll see. We'll see how that new owner. The whole thing is that they got new ownership, so we don't know how they're gonna. They said they're gonna be different.
Yeah.
Who knows? We don't know if they're gonna spend money. We don't know. You know, I would think that they want to keep Burns. They can. If they lose Burns, man, their rotation is gonna be in trouble.
And then you gotta realize too that they're gonna lose their right fielder too.
Yeah, they definitely not signing him if they sign Corbin Burns. I don't think so. And we'll get into that a little later, but let's go through these teams right here. But so, like I said, I got the Mets up there. So now let's move on to the Toronto Blue Jays, who are also reported to. They got the first meeting with them, I think. What you think their chances are, Chris?
Slim, because I mean, you still gotta pay Bo Bichette, and you still gotta pay Vladdy. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah.
But to be honest, I think they got a better chance than we all think, man. Because you got to think about it, right? Their owners, they got a lot of money. They're one of the richer owners in the MLB. They own like all of the whole Canadian cable company. I forgot their names. The Rogers, I think their last names are. But they got the money to do it. They just renovated. They just did a huge renovation, and their team pretty much sucked last year. So they need to bring fans to the seats. They need a big time player. You saw how they went after Shohei. They put a lot of money in Shohei's lap. You know, he turned it down eventually, but so they got the money to do it. They definitely got the money. I think it's just gonna come down to whether Soto wants to play over there or not. But then you got to think you got Vladimir Guerrero right there, and that's his compadre, man. That's his brother. They are both from Dominican Republic. They know each other well. I'm sure they get along. I'm sure their families know each other. The whole thing is just it's a little further out, and it's a whole different country. But who knows, man? He moves over there. He goes over there. He's the man in Canada all of a sudden. You don't think? I'm not changing your mind, not even a little bit.
No, because Vladdy might not get $700 million like Soto, but Vladdy's contract is still gonna be huge. Then you know Bo Bichette, his contract might not be as big as Vladdy, but it's gonna be up there too. And it's like, I don't think they're gonna be able to pay unless they're like, oh, we're gonna pay one of them and then pay Soto, and then the other one's
Mhm.
just gonna walk away.
I don't think Soto will go over there for the simple fact that I don't think they're serious about. Yeah, obviously they want to win, but I don't think they're not there yet. They're not even close. They're not even close. That leaves us with the Yankees, right? So I would say I would put the Blue Jays third place out of the 4 teams that are meeting with them next week. But then you got the top 2 is the Yankees or the Mets, man. And the Yankees, I mean, look, the pros for the Yankees is he already knows us. He played here already. He probably knows all the club the people that work in the clubhouse. I think they call them the clubbies. He knows the trainers. He knows the coaches. So that's a plus, right? And it's a good thing and it's a bad thing because he might not like the way they run shit over here. You know, he's never said. Now, obviously, he's gonna say, yeah, he loves it and everything. He's not just gonna come out and bash him, but he might think like we do. He might think that Boone needs to go. You know, and we over here they over there thinking that they don't want to change managers because they don't want to shake it, like rattle the cage too much, hoping that he'll come back. But who knows? But he knows the players on the team, at least the players that are gonna be there for a while. Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge, and it seems like they get along well. But I think that it's for the Yankees, it's gonna come down to: are they gonna give up the money, and also are they gonna spend money elsewhere? Because if you can't just sign Soto and leave it at that.
No.
So, and that's what.
And
Go ahead, man.
do you know if we got the last meeting?
I don't know. I just know that the Blue Jays are meeting them first. When I heard.
Because I look at it this way. I think if we get the last meeting, like he's gonna meet with everybody, then us. I think he's gonna give Hal and Cashman a chance to be like, well, this is my offers. I'm thinking about taking this one, but if y'all match it, I'll stay with y'all.
You don't think there's any other teams beside these? Because these are the only ones we've heard of.
No, like I think he wants to stay in the East Coast. Like I don't think he wants to go in the West Coast, even though I know he's in LA. He already said like when we first tried to trade for him in Washington that he wants to stay in the East Coast.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think the Yankees.
I think we're the favorites.
I think so too.
What scares me is Cohen. That's who scares me the most because you really don't know. This man might say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna offer you $800 million."
I know, right? Nah, I don't think he's gonna go too crazy like that, but
he can do something though.
And the Mets worry me. I'm not gonna lie, because you got Francisco Lindor going over there. I mean, and I'm sure they close and they tight.
Then you got
I don't know.
Edwin Diaz too.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna try to swim like, yo, bro, come over here, bro. We chilling, man. Every night we drinking. Freaking, there's a party over here with the oh my god. They having a party over there. He's probably looking at the Yankees like, yeah, over here, man, we got to shave every day. We got to do this. We got to do that. Man, come over here, yo. You grow your braids out. You have a full beard, man, like Chris. Nobody cares. And he might be into shit like that, man. He's a young dude. You know, even though he's always been clean shaven his whole career, so.
Yeah, I don't think the beard thing is a problem for him.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna see, though. I still think the Yankees are the favorites. I think that. I think if he really wants to win, as long as we could match the money or at least come really close, if he really wants to win, his best chance is with the New York Yankees. With that being said, though, Hal has to. It can't just be Juan Soto. Look. The fans are not gonna go for it, and Juan Soto ain't gonna go for it. I'm like, yeah, you bringing me back, but you just let go of Torres. You know, the bullpen, a whole bunch of arms are free agents right now. You know, what you gonna do? Bring this kid Durbin up, and everybody. Look, I'm all for giving the kids a chance, but right now, this is not the time for tryouts, man. That's how I see it. It's not the time for tryouts. Like, we just got embarrassed in the World Series. It's time to really put a team out there. Really, because the other organizations, look at the Dodgers, they have a super team. The Padres is working their way up to trying to get a super team. The Mets look like they might be going in that direction. I mean, we're gonna have to compete. I'm not saying you got to sign everybody, but You definitely can't just sign Soto. And I'm sure he knows that too. That's probably why he wants to meet with them. He's gonna be like, look, I understand that I'm gonna cost a lot of money, but y'all got it. Y'all got the money.
Now I'm hoping because I know Scott Boras doesn't do this, but it's up to the player at the end of the day. Now, what if Juan says, "I'll defer some of the money"?
Oh man, then
Because
that'll be a
it is up
blessing.
to him. That's what
Hmm.
people don't understand. Because they keep saying, "Oh, Scott Burt, he don't do this, blah blah blah." But it ain't up to him. It's up to the player.
Yeah, it's up to the player. They work for he works for the
Yeah,
player. I think if he defers money, that'd be excellent, man. Especially for whatever team he signs with. But even if he does, I don't think he's not doing 68 million per year, whatever Shohei did, 680 million deferred. He's not doing
no,
that.
he ain't gonna do
He's
that.
not. Maybe let's say if they give him off like 50 million per year, maybe 10 of that. Maybe the most I think he'll do is that. You got to think too. He don't make, even though he's made a lot of money. Like last year, he made what, 31 million.
Yeah,
He's made a lot of money already, but he's not making Shohei money. Shohei makes so much money from sponsorships and endorsements in Japan that this baseball money, man, he probably wouldn't even touch it at all.
or he gambles.
He gambles.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying.
Chris is crazy, man. Oh man, let me get some of these comments.
I don't think the Dodgers got a chance. I keep trying to tell everybody.
What, a chance on Soto?
Yeah,
I don't even think they want him. I think they moved on
good.
from that
That's
already.
fine.
He is over there in LA though. They might check in on him.
Man, they
Send
go check
Mookie
somewhere
Betts
else.
over there.
I think they're gonna get though. I think they're gonna get Anthony.
Yeah, maybe. But NY Yanks 22 says Dodgers gonna be tough to beat. They are, man. They're building a super team, and the more I learn about Roki Sasaki and all this stuff, and from what I'm hearing, man, it's looking like he's going to the Dodgers,
Hey,
man.
hold up, because there is a couple of people saying that we probably got the better chance out of any team though.
Besides the Dodgers?
Yeah, besides the Dodgers.
And why you say that?
I think it's gonna be between us and the Dodgers.
And what makes you say that though?
I just had this feeling, bro. I feel like he's the type of player, because that's what I was telling Kev. Because Kev like, oh, why is he coming out early? I think he's the type of player like he wants to prove people that he's the man.
Yeah.
And I just have that feeling like he's gonna be by himself, and he's still gonna have people around like Tanaka. I guarantee you, Tanaka. They're gonna do something where Tanaka's gonna be there so he can feel comfortable. And then he's got that the owner that purchased some of the Yankees. He's probably there too. So it's like I think he wants to blaze his own trail. That's how I feel.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm hoping. Please.
Yeah, I'm hoping too, man.
Please.
JJ says, "Hey guys, Soto doesn't look like a reality for us. Scott Boras will make it painful for the Yankees to sign Soto."
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about Scott Boras. It's gonna be about Juan Soto. Juan Soto's just playing. He's just playing along. But at the end of the day, if he says, "Yo, Scott, this is what I want to do," what he's gonna do, If you don't like it, he fire his ass and get a new agent there.
Facts.
But regardless of what happens, they're gonna make a lot of money. And Scott Boras doesn't want to prolong this because he got a whole bunch of other free agents that he got to get out there. He learned his lesson last year, because that's why even Jeff Passan said it, that he expects Soto to be signed before the winter meetings.
And not only that, actually, I don't know if this is true or not, but because of the mishap of last year, Tanner Scott actually fired him.
Exactly. Jordan Montgomery too.
Yeah. So I want to say this too, Jason. I'm sorry to cut y'all because people keep forgetting this. Shohei is not really making $700 million. It's just the back end, and that's the only reason why he's making that much. But technically, he's not really making that much. So when people say, "Oh, that Soto might get 700," I think the only way he's gonna get that much if he defers it. My
Yeah.
personal belief.
No, and it's not going that high. If it does,
No,
man, that'd be crazy.
and I won't blame. I'll blame how they don't do anything like any moves, but I won't blame them going 700 or more. I can't, bruh. That's too much because the difference is between him and Shohei. I like Soto, but he doesn't pitch.
Yep. AJ says Jason Soto not just wants Shohei money, but he wants to smash it.
Well, he ain't smashing it over here. I don't blame how.
That I don't know. My mind's in the gutter because I was like, "What? Smash what, bro? What you talking about, dude? You talking about smash or something?" Nah, I know what you mean, JJ. Soto isn't better than Ohtani, not even close.
I wouldn't say that. I
I
wouldn't
mean,
say that.
no, not he's not
Hitter
though.
wise, it is close. Now, all around, like because Ohtani pitches, yes, because Soto don't pitch.
Not even hitting wise. He's close, but he's not better than Ohtani hitting wise. Ohtani's a beast, man. Look, I'll be the first to say I'm a Ohtani fan.
Hold up.
When I've
What
been wanting Ohtani.
what's his average this year? I
Who?
know what Soto's is.
Soto
Ohtani.
was what 288.
It was in the 280s. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
See what? Because I guarantee you, he's a better hitter than Ohtani.
Ohtani batted. He had a 310 average in the 2024 with 130 RBIs, 197 hits.
That's because he was a leadoff too.
And we already know he had like what 54 home runs.
Yeah,
He's a beast, man. He's a beast. He is a beast. Nobody's denying that.
But we also got to realize it's an age gap too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an age gap, and not only that, it's a different year. That's like saying like Bryce Harper, right? Remember when Bryce Harper signed for 300 whatever million it was at the time? That was like the biggest contract. That's peanuts now compared to what? Well, guys, they always up in the ante every year. You know what I mean? So even though it's only been 1 year, but you got to take that into consideration. And JJ says, Chris, we may not even make the playoffs next year with this team. We need to fill in the holes before we dream about making it to World Series again.
Well, that's why I said, or Jason said the same thing. It can't just be Soto. And if we do let Soto walk, I'm sorry. Whatever money you was gonna give him and Yamamoto and whoever else, you got it. I'm sorry, Bregman, whatever first baseman's out there, 2 starters, and trade for the bullpen. Then everything would be good. But if you don't do that, then yeah, we're not going to the playoffs.
Nah, man. Even they know. I think Hal knows that even if he signs Soto, they got to make some moves, and I think they are. I'm being optimistic. I'm being optimistic that I don't think it's gonna go crazy. I don't think you're gonna get like 5 stars here, but I do think they'll sign Soto. If they sign Soto, I do think they'll go and get a first baseman, a real first baseman, and then probably trade for some bullpen pieces and another starter. I think that's the route they'll go.
Now it seems like we do have interest in Alex, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's another move we make too.
Yeah, but I think the Astros are gonna bring him back. I could be wrong, but he's an Astro, man. And
what's crazy? You know who really needs him?
Who's that?
Who's that team right above Boston?
Oh, the Mets.
Yes.
No, they got what's that kid's name? Vientos, is it?
He ain't Bregman.
Oh man, but he did good in the playoffs, man. He showed up.
He got a chip.
Is his name Vientos? I can't remember his name right now.
It was Beatty.
No, Beatty, man, he's gone, dude. That dude got hurt, and they brought up this new guy, and he took over his spot, man. Beatty didn't pan out, man. He didn't. I think he was a first round draft pick too, and he just didn't pan out. And that happens sometimes. And when Yanks 22 says 50-50 club.
Ohtani.
Yeah, but he DH'd the whole year. so did Stanton, right? Stanton getting 50-50 nothing, bro.
Oh man.
My man Stan be lucky to get one stolen base.
He did, remember?
I know, yeah, in the playoffs too. That's because they did not think he was gonna run. That's why they let him.
Dude,
They
I'm
literally
not
let
gonna
him have
lie.
it.
He actually moved pretty fast for that stolen base, though.
Yeah, he gets me nervous when he starts moving. Any news and rumors on Roki Sasaki yet? Which mystery team is he going to? I don't know. Everything I've been hearing is that, I mean, the Cubs. The Cubs are. There's a lot of teams that every team is in it, pretty much. But from everything I've been reading and hearing, I've been watching videos of them and seeing pictures of them when they were playing the World Baseball Classic. And I was thinking maybe they just know each other, like they're not tight like that. But no, they tight, man. Ohtani and them, they all close. They're not just like, oh, I know him. Like, he's this guy from this team. Nah, it's not like that. They know each other pretty well. He's gonna say something, Chris? So I don't know, but I do believe what you were saying, Chris. That I think because look, when they put out that he was getting posted in his statement, he said, I'm gonna do my best to work my way up from the minors to the majors to be the best in the world. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, if you want to be the best in the world, you gotta compete with the best in the world, which is, we say Ohtani's the best in the world, right? He's the best baseball player in the whole world. So you can't join him. You got to be against him. I don't know. That's just the way I think, If not, you're just always going to be in his shadow. And they'll say, oh, yeah, you're just, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. You feel me? So maybe, I don't know. I'm just looking for glimmers, like little glimpses of hope that he's not going to the Dodgers. Because whoever gets him, bro, is a steal. Whoever gets him, that's a steal. You literally getting him for free. Not free, but basically free. And the Dodgers, they've been getting off too much, man. All that $680 million deferment and all that. Like, come on, man. Let somebody else have some love. All right. And why Yanks 22 says if you give Soto 14 years, he will stay. Yeah, but 14 years at what? 14 years at $50 million a year, that's $700 million. That's the thing. It's crazy because even then, it's like in 14 years from now, I'm pretty sure people will be getting paid way more than $50 million a year. Like I said, it's always up in the ante. You know what I mean? You all right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay, I thought you got muted, man.
Nah.
Run through these comments real quick. Is Hal serious about cutting the payroll?
Nah,
if he is, we are effed.
He backpedaled because he was like, whatever it takes to get Soto.
You know what's crazy? That I don't know if you heard, but the Giants are talking about cutting payroll, which is crazy because they supposed to be in on people.
Yeah, they just signed an extension on Matt Chapman.
Yeah, so I think they mean like they're not spending, but I don't know. But everything I've heard is that they're gonna go after Max Fried and put off. I don't know what's going on over there, but if they serious about winning, they can't be cutting payroll. Last year obviously they got money because they were trying to sign Judge. They almost got him. They need a big time player. They need a big play over there. But hitters don't want to go over there because that park is tough, especially if you're a lefty. It's a big fucking park. Pitchers will love it though. You're a pitcher. JJ says, I'm not convinced of Soto being 26. Oh my God. Don't give him more than 10-year deal. What makes you not convinced, dude?
Dude, we talked about this. I think it was JJ that brought it up. Talking about, oh, you sure he's 26?
He's 26, man.
Man.
He's 26.
You can tell he's 26. The man got acne. What the hell?
Look, that does go on in the Dominican Republic, but
I know. We talked about this. I don't think.
Yeah, but it doesn't. don't think that every player is like
No.
that now.
That's-
There are some players, and there's a lot of people that got away with it, I'm sure. But I don't think he's one of them, man. He looks young. Even when he came up, you can just tell, man. You can just tell that he's a younger guy, man. He's a younger dude. And even then, look, if you sign him for 14 years, look, you can't be thinking that you're gonna get much from him from like past 36. When you give these guys that big contract like that with a lot of years, you're just hoping that you can get like 5 of those good years. You got to think he's not even in his prime yet. That's crazy.
Or you gotta look at it this way too. Like if we win a chip, that contract is worth it.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. We gotta win a chip. That's why we so urgent to win a chip for Garrett Cole and Aaron Judge and Stanton because of the contracts.
Mm-hmm. If not, it was like pointless.
Yeah, it's like damn, we signed these players for nothing. We didn't win nothing.
Especially if you're especially for the Yankees. Other teams might feel different, but for the Yankees, and I understand where other teams come from. They're like, bro, you made it to the World Series. Be happy. And we're happy we made it to the World Series because we ain't been there in a long time. But the way we went out was
we went out like suckers.
Yeah, it was embarrassing, and like I'm gonna say it again, like we say it every show, man. We weren't surprised though either. At the same time, I was shocked, like not surprised, but I was just like stunned that it was happening in the world at the worst time too. But we've seen that from them, but we knew it was in there. Just came out the worst time. It just says Ohtani looks like a teenager. That dude don't look like no damn teenager, man. He's freaking like 6'4", 260 pounds, man.
That's a small ass teenager.
Ohtani's freaking. That's a big dude, man.
That dude's fucking jacked.
He looked. What you say? He looked like a teenager because he don't got hair in his face. None. You know, a lot of Asians don't grow hair on their face.
No, not really. It's probably a stub or two, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what? I mean, Ohtani don't look. He does have a baby face, but that's a grown dude right there, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, dude looks like a teenager though. Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto's. Yeah. He's a little guy, man.
And he got that color hair too. He dyed his hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the Blue Jays are meeting with him first. I wonder, like, we all know that the Mets are going over there with Francisco Lindor and stuff to the meeting. And it's crazy, right? Like the Mets are going Francisco Lindor, Steve Cohen, and Hal's bringing Boone. Boone and Casher, man. Of all the people you could have brung, man, he brung Boone. Ah, man, I tell you. AJ says Max Fried should be our priority, number one. I doubt it, man. I really doubt it. It'd be nice, though. It would be nice.
It would be nice to get a World Series, MVP pitcher, bro. Because, like I said, we need a pitcher, bro. I don't care what nobody says. We need another starter.
No, we do. We definitely do. I don't think they're gonna sign a big time dude like that. Maybe if we could trade for like Crochet or something like that, that'd be crazy, man.
They talking about the Dodgers might trade for him and Luis Roberts.
Yeah, but it depends on what the White Sox are looking for. Look, I think we can make a deal, right? Because we were talking with them last year, but are we gonna part ways with some of these prospects? That's the biggest thing right there. Are you willing to part ways with Dominguez, Spencer Jones for Garrett Crochet? That's what you gotta ask yourself, man. Especially a dude that got 1 year. Or even what's his name? Caleb Durbin?
Yeah.
That's trade capital too right now. We'll see. We'll see what they do. But real quick though, man, I wanted to jump off topic. I wanted to ask you, man, because I was reading a lot about Tropicana Field. Have you been following that?
No.
Tropicana Field, right? That's where the Devil Rays play.
Yeah, Tampa.
Yeah, after Hurricane Milton, it tore the roof off, destroyed it, right?
Good.
So the insurance report and everything came back. It's gonna cost $50-something million to repair, but it won't be ready until the 2026 season. So now the Rays don't have a place to play, right? Obviously, in my opinion, Major League Baseball, if they had it their way, they would move that team, move them to Tennessee or somewhere else. But the city fought for them, and the fans fought for them, and they're supposed to be building a new stadium there in Tampa or in St. Petersburg, wherever it's at, but it won't be ready to 2028. So the Rays don't want to pay the money for the roof. The city doesn't want to pay the money for the roof. They said that they're gonna get the money from whatever FEMA money that they got to help the city, but then now other like politicians in the area, they're saying no, they need the money elsewhere for more important things than a baseball stadium. So I mean, what you think, man? You think that because look, Major League Baseball is about to have two teams playing in minor league fields. That's what it looks like.
I think there's only two spots. I think the Rays should go if they move them somewhere. It's
Mhm.
either like you said Tennessee, or I think Canada needs another team.
Canada, nah,
Yeah, yeah.
now Canada's too small of a market, man.
I don't know because if they got that backup like you said, like Toronto and their owner with all the money, you just never know. You don't know who will own the team.
Yeah.
That's what it's based on. It's who's gonna own a team and who's willing to spend that money. Because clearly, whoever
No, but
owns Tampa,
it's not only that though. They like the MLB. They're gonna decide where, because they want it to be in a market where it's gonna do good. I don't think that Canada will get another team. I think it'll move to either Tennessee, Utah, you know, somewhere like that.
what about another Texas team?
Or if they was to come to San Antonio, where I'm located, I'd be happy too. But I highly doubt it too.
And all why I brought that up is because look how many teams are in California.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to avoid though. They're trying to spread the wealth and put them in other places where there's a big market, a big demand, and the city, because obviously, look, the owners don't want to spend the money, and Major League Baseball is definitely not going to spend the money. They want the city to spend the money to build the stadium. That's what it is. But the crazy part about the Tropicana field, right? The crazy thing is that just because the insurance only covers 25 million, and they had just changed their insurance because they used to cover 100 million, but in order to save on the premium, they got the cheaper insurance. So they went from like Allstate whatever to freaking the general insurance with Shaq or something, and they messed up.
They gotta sell a team, bro, because that's like ridiculous. I understand you don't want to sign players and all that shit
Hmm.
and do all that, but dude, like, come on, bro, that's too cheap, bro. That is way too cheap. You don't need to be an owner of a franchise if you're not willing to do what you need to do to keep the franchise there.
Yeah, 50-something million. It's just the thing is that they're gonna fix it for what, for 1 year, and it won't even be ready to 2026. That's the whole thing. So no matter what, they're gonna be playing somewhere else. And the Rays are cheap, man. They don't like spending money,
No,
especially not for a stadium that's falling apart anyway. And what's not to say if they redo the roof that another hurricane next year comes and tears it up again. So that's I don't know. I was just looking into that earlier, and it's interesting though, because it's crazy. Because I was thinking it's gonna be weird to see the Yankees playing in a minor league field against the A's or the Rays.
the only thing I like about it, we're gonna be smashing home runs.
No, it's not like the field is smaller though. The
It's a
stadium's
little
smaller.
smaller. Yeah,
It
it's a little
depends.
smaller.
It depends.
I think it's a little smaller, so I feel like we probably would hit more home runs. But that I'm not gonna lie. What if they rebuild the stadium and still had that carom on top? Like, I don't want that. That's the whole point. I can't stand that, man. Because if the ball hits that, like that's just stupid.
Yeah, and not only that too, you lose the ball. They made it white.
Hey,
Of all things, they made it white too. That whole stadium was just it's falling apart, man. Should have straight. It looked like they just got an abandoned Costco and emptied it out and put a baseball field in there, man. Like a big ass Costco.
And you know, like what makes them even look worse? You
What's
got
that?
another team in the same state. That shit is beautiful.
Yeah, but they don't draw anything either.
But
It's
at least
crazy too.
they take care of their shit.
Yeah, but it's sad because Florida is like the baseball hub, man. Florida and Arizona, but for some reason they can't draw a crowd. They can't bring fans to the seats, and some of that is because they don't have stars. They don't spend money. But we'll see. Yep. But back to Soto, man. Back to Soto. I'm who you think else? Because there got to be more teams than this, right? There got to be more teams than the Yankees, Blue Jays, Mets, and Red Sox. Like I have, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I haven't heard anything about Philly, so I'm wondering like who else is in on this. I'm sure that we're gonna start hearing more. Hopefully, I heard the Rays was, and man, I was like, get the hell out of here.
They can't even. They even want body seats. Man, get the fuck out of here.
They could even spend $50 million to fix their roof, man.
But they want 50 to buy. Nah, get the hell out.
Nah, exactly.
Nah, I think the main teams are the four that you're looking at. Like, I think he's gonna meet with the other bigger teams too. I think it's like I said. At the end of the day, I think it's gonna be the two New York teams.
Yeah, I think he likes New York and he wants to stay here. I'd
So.
be surprised, man. If he went to like Toronto, I'll be like, what?
I just think that'd be a slap in our face. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I feel like this is how I feel, and I'm not saying this because like I just don't think it's right. I think if he goes to Boston or Toronto or the Dodgers, I just think it's a slap in our face, bro.
Yeah, I hear feedback from your mic. I think.
I mean, I don't see nothing. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't think it's a slap to the face, man. I think, look, if we give him the money, then if we match whatever the highest bid is, and he still doesn't come to us, that just tells you that all this stuff that we thought everybody's saying, oh, he loves it here. No, it's all bullshit, man. He didn't. Pretty much, like, who knows, man? Because like I said, he's not gonna say, oh, I hate it here. He's not gonna go and be like, yo, I can't wait to leave. I think a lot of us fans, man, a lot of Yankee fans, I've heard people like, oh, he loves it. And people saying that he loves it. Look at him. Like, bro, you don't know that, man. You really don't. Like, he always wanted to be a Yankee. How the fuck do you know? You know, like, how do you really know? And even if he felt like that at one point in his life, he might not feel like that now that he's a player. Because it's different when you are like a fan and then you actually become a player. Because now it's a business and you see it differently. You see it as a job. You know what I mean? That's your job now. Let's get to some of these comments. JJ's blowing it up. Is Dylan Cease will be trading according to foul territory? What will it take to land him here? If you get him, it's a rental. I don't think. If the Yankees trade for a pitcher, right, a starting pitcher, that you gotta if the Yankees go out and trade for somebody, it's because we can extend them. The same way the Dodgers did with Tyler Glasnow. It's like, hey, we're about to make this trade. If I do it, will you extend? I want to know now, because if not, I'm not even gonna make the trade. Because what's the point? That's what I think.
And plus, they traded the person that we could have traded. You know, gave up for Dylan Cease, and that was Dork. So if we wanted to trade for Dylan Cease, we would have been did it already.
They need to trade Will Warren, man. I'm telling you, that dude's no good. They need to get his ass out of here.
Man, this is first year.
Bro, I don't know, man. He gives me
might be the bullpen piece.
He might. But he gave me that Johnny Brito vibe, man. He's giving him 8 runs in 2/3 of an inning. I'm like, come on, bro. Why you shaking your head?
Why you that man? You wrong.
And you know what's crazy, man? That I was a super fan of Johnny Brito because he had like 2 good outings. He had a good spring training. I'm like, yo, he's the truth. This dude's the future. Man, he gave up 8 runs versus Toronto Blue Jays. without even giving up an out. I was like, oh hell no, dude. Was it the Twins? I think. I was like, oh hell no. And then from there, it was just like, I think he started hanging out with Domingo Herman too much, man. They were drinking and shit.
I said that's what a lot of people were saying. That he was hanging out with Domingo too much.
Yeah, man. He looked like they were always together. I'm like, oh no, man. Domingo Herman, man, that dude's a nutcase. It's crazy though, right? How he pitched that perfect game. I swear he was drunk that game. You could tell, man. He was drunk. That's why he did it. That's why he did it.
If he was drunk, the A's must have been on drugs too.
Nah, man. Sometimes sometimes you get drunk and you start drinking. That shit give you powers, man. That dude came out there. For real, man. But it's crazy because nobody brings up that situation no more, right? And we put a lot of it on Domingo Herman. And yeah, he was in the clubhouse bugging out, whatever happened. But from the reports were that he was going off on Boone and saying a lot of shit. And
can you blame him?
No, that's what I'm saying. That because everybody's like, oh, like Boone, like he has all like great relationships with these players and all that stuff. Like, how do we know that, man? I feel like Boone too. He has his favorites.
Yeah.
I feel like he has his favorites. There's certain things he does that he don't treat everybody equally. And I could be wrong, man. Or it could be coming from Cashman. It could be like them. They're like, no, don't play this guy. We don't care. But I think he does have his favorites. And when he did that to Glaber, when he benched him that day, yeah, Glaber had it coming to him. But I'm like, look, if you start doing that now, man, you got to do it to everybody.
Especially Verdugo.
Yeah, exactly. But he never did it to Verdugo.
No.
He never did it to Verdugo. And there was a bunch of times that I was like, oh, hell no, dude. And I'm sure that Glaber saw that. I'm sure that other teammates see this stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to make this into a Boone thing, but I was just thinking about it too because I was watching somebody else on YouTube and they were like, well, all the errors and stuff, that falls on the coaches because the coaches are the ones that do like the infield coach and the outfield coach, the hitting coach and all this other stuff. And my whole thing, I was like, yeah, but who hired them? He brought all these people along. Those are that's his staff. At the end of the day, he's the man. That's your staff. So whatever happens with them, that's on your watch. That's on your watch. Anyway, man. See what JJ got to say here. Bring the Rays to either Brooklyn or Staten Island. Rays should move to New York or New Jersey. New Jersey's a big market without a baseball team. No, but they'll have too many teams clustered together. I think we got the Yankees and the Mets, and that's about it, JJ.
You don't need two New York teams in the same division.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have enough problems with, like you said, with California. Because I think the Giants, the Padres, and the Dodgers all in the same division.
Yeah, but California is way bigger than.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's too many Californians. I mean, it's good with the travel and stuff, but it's like, damn, like, how many California teams gonna be in the same division?
This dude said, I like the name the Jersey Rays. Nah, man.
That's like a sandwich shop or something.
I know. It does. Yeah. Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. I like the name Jersey Stingrays.
Okay.
But bro, ain't no Stingrays in Jersey,
no.
though. That's what I'm saying.
But it is.
The dude say it sound like a sandwich shop.
It does,
Jersey
bro.
Mike's. That's funny, yo. Give Soto enough money, he will play in Afghanistan. Damn, JJ, man, why you be? This dude hates Aaron Judge. He hates Juan Soto. Like, if you a superstar, he don't want you on the team.
Oh, what's up, Nando?
What's good, Nando? Are the Red Sox serious about Soto? I think in their minds, in their own minds, they're serious. I think they're gonna go over there and get crushed. Gonna go over there like, we'll give you $400 billion. He's gonna look at them like they're crazy. I'm like, all right, whatever. Look, the Red Sox, I think they're making a lot of noise because the fan base is pissed. So, and they got the money. If they're the Red Sox of back in the day, they would definitely be on Juan Soto. Especially too because a lot of Dominicans are Red Sox fans. I don't know if you know that. Because with the especially the early 2000s, you had Big Papi, Manny Ramirez, Pedro Martinez. A lot of the biggest Dominican baseball players were on the Red Sox. Those days are finished, man. They're done. I don't think nobody wants to play with them. They're not putting together a winning team. Even if they give him the money, that's all they could do, and that's it. He'll be the only player on that team for the next 20 years or 14 years, whatever.
Dude, you know what somebody brought up, and I forgot all about it because so yeah. You remember we could have had Vladdy, but they chose to sign fucking Gary Sheffield.
Yeah.
Like
I like Gary Sheffield though.
Yeah, but Vladdy.
Yeah, I know, but
like, man, it just makes me like, damn, Cashman, you fucking dumb.
I like Sheffield. I was a Sheffield fan, man. I used to try to bat like him and everything with them.
Yeah, but again, I mean, he didn't really play too long with us though.
No, he didn't. But yeah, to answer your question, Nando, I don't think they're serious.
No, I don't think they are neither.
I don't think they're serious. I think the Blue Jays are serious though. I think the Blue Jays are serious because they put a serious offer for Ohtani, so they can do it.
I want to rebuild the team. No superstar slugger, just an all-around contact hitter players like Luis Arraez, no power. Man, we ain't rebuilding nothing, JJ. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Yeah, I like Luis Arraez too, but the problem is that we could have had him like twice already, and the Yankees kept passing him up. We could have had him when he was with the Twins, and we chose to get Josh Donaldson. So then when the Marlins traded him, we could have had him too, but
I ain't gonna lie. Like, we need players like him and what's his name, Stephen Kwan.
Yeah,
that's the players we need on this team.
Exactly. The problem with the Yankees too last year is everybody's trying to swing for home runs. Like, come on, man. Especially like when I see Volpe swing like that, sometimes I'm like, bro, that's when he started hitting well. When he hits good, he's not swinging out of his shoes. Like,
yeah,
he's just doing what he does, play his game. A lot of them, man. I'll be like, come on. Even Trevino, when he plays sometimes, he be taking these swings. I'm like, bro, come on. You can't hit it. You can't even hit it out dead center. You're not even that strong. So
there's only 3 people on a team that needs to be hitting home runs: Soto, Stanton, and Judge. That's it.
Exactly. And if you could get a home run from anybody else, then okay. But they shouldn't be swinging for the fences.
No, even Jason. Like, Jason's still young. Like, no, like we need contact. Like, that's what makes Soto and Judge so special, because they can hit 40, 50 bombs and still bat over 300.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, so if you're just joining us, please like, comment, and subscribe. Me and Chris are talking.
Smoke, man. Where's the Dodger fans at?
You want the smoke? Yeah. I don't think I didn't pull the tags in the.
Oh man,
I got some though. You want the Dodgers fans?
Look, you should have put Boston, the Mets, man. You should have put all of them in there.
No, I did. I think I put some of them. Man. Let's see. No, we was getting roasted, man. If you wasn't here last stream, man, they were coming for us, and it was more of them than us too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I think if I change the thumbnail right now and put Roki Sasaki on it, I bet you they all start flocking in. They'll start flocking in. That's what it was. They saw that picture of Roki and they just started coming in.
But JJ, we talked about this too. Like Boone kept saying we need to bunt more. We had changed the bunt, but we still didn't bunt, and it shouldn't be no excuse. Like, I know Jason said, what if they don't know how to bunt? Well, they don't need to be in the majors, because that's one of the first things you get taught, in Little League, is how to bunt. So it's like, you're too old for that. You should know how to bunt.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it the analytics don't like bunting? I can't speak right now, man.
I don't give a fuck. Like, Volpe, I'm not gonna lie. Volpe, Jazz. I'm trying to think who else is fast. Cabrera. Like those type of players, especially if they're like in a slump, a bunt and getting a single, that could break them out the slump. We just need them to get on base.
Now sometimes it's like just move him over, get the run
That too.
over. But you know what it is with the Yankees? You know how many times this year, I can't even count, like so many times, it'll be first and second or second and third, no outs, and we don't score a run.
No.
You know how many times, bro? Let's like at least like 50 times, man. Maybe not 50, but a lot. Second and third, no outs, and we can't even get a run across. That's sad, man. It happens way too often with this
Dude,
team.
I've seen it to where we get bases loaded, no outs, and we still can't score a run.
Exactly. A bases loaded, no outs, can't
Like
score a
what
run.
the fuck? Like 2 strikeouts and a pop up.
It's bad, man.
Yeah.
That's why this lineup can't stay like that. Even if they bring Soto back, they can't stay like that. They can't. Nando says Blue Jays are a joke. That's a money bag grab. Ain't no winning going on there.
Facts.
And that's the thing that's gonna hurt him. I think they got the money to sign him, but he wants to. Not only does he want the bag, he wants to be on a winning team. And like you say, ain't no winning going on there. Because look, the Yankees. I think it comes down to the Yankees and the Mets. It comes down to the Yankees and the Mets, and the Yankees. They gotta go over there and really be like, look, we're gonna sign you. We're gonna give you this money right here, and we getting these guys right here. Already get them before you even go to the meeting. Go sign somebody and show them like, yo, we still want you. We still got the money for you. That we trying to win, and we need you. We wanna win with you because we lost with you.
Now, I'll say this. I give credit because they took a chance. Because
You breaking up, dude. I didn't hear you. What you said?
Oh, I was like, I gotta give Toronto, credit. Took a chance on the pitcher that was injury prone, and he's actually been pitching pretty good for him, and that's Kevin Gausman. Like I gotta give him credit for that. He's one of the best pitchers. He's one of the best pitchers in the league. I think what was the pitcher they traded with Minnesota? Jose Barrios.
Yeah.
He hasn't panned out but shit with them. And then they let Kikuchi go.
Alex Bregman might turn out to be another Josh Donaldson. His average is below 250.
I wouldn't say that.
Nah, I don't think he'll be another Josh Donaldson. Josh Donaldson was terrible.
And Josh never won.
Yep. But you know what though? Now that you bring up Josh Donaldson, the Twins are supposedly trying to sell the team. So who knows who'll be available there.
Damn.
And the Mariners, they desperately need bats, and they got pitching, so they're gonna give up somebody. Somebody in that rotation is getting traded. That's what I think, and I think it'll be Luis Castillo, even though he got a no trade clause, but he probably wants out anyway. And they need bats. They're not gonna trade that dude. What's his name? Brian Wu. He's too good. They're not trading him.
And they're not trading what's his name too? Gilbert.
Yeah, they're not trading them. So
no.
What about Luis Castillo, man? I'll bring him over. I know he declined a little bit, but when he was with the Reds, bro, that dude was off. He was a beast.
Well, his first year was good too in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when Sports Writer is going to have Soto on a plane this year. I know, huh?
That's why he ain't getting on the plane. All the planes are coming to him.
Yep.
Apparently.
Oh, he's a bench piece.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these reclamation projects at third, bro. Like, this is how bad it is. And we said this last stream. The last good third baseman was A-Rod, y'all.
No, I want a real third baseman and a real first baseman. Enough with this, man. It's not working.
No.
Not working. And a real second baseman. Especially the infield, man. Let's have everybody in the infield playing their actual position for once. Can we do that?
It's so bad for us and you might not feel like this way, but I do. I'll take a chance on Nolan, bro. That's how bad it has been on third base.
Yeah, I need a real third baseman. Bro, at one point, man, we had a catcher playing shortstop.
Now
there
there is a rumor because they said Colorado's on a fire sale. Now if they want to trade Ryan McMahon to us, I'll take him at third.
Yeah, we need a third baseman.
Yes.
You know. And I understand like you could move somebody over and they could learn. And Jazz did okay, man, but I think late in the year moving somebody just randomly, he just got traded to the team. It was a bad idea.
I think he's a better defender, plus defender at second.
Turbo Duran says, "What's up, East Coast? Man, we was waiting for you West Coast dudes, man." I was like, where's the trolling, man? Nobody's trolling us today. We kind of missed y'all.
It's all about the West Coast, huh?
All about the West Coast. Yeah, I guess.
Nah, I'm a do y'all like y'all do us. Man, y'all both that championship. Y'all not the real good team.
That's what he says. Us Dodgers fans don't really need Juan Soto, but if Juan Soto wants to win championship, then LA Dodgers is a perfect destination for him. It's up to him.
I want one chip. I want one chip. Oh, no, hold on. No. I can't say that because they're gonna get their feelings about the 2020 chip. Let me not say that.
Look, the Dodgers, y'all building a super team. I can't even. Y'all running your organization properly, even though some of the stuff is
shady,
a little shady. That whole $680 million deferred money. I mean, look, it's legal technically, but come on, man, that's crazy. But they did it, and not only that too, because Mookie Betts has some of his money deferred. A lot of the players, I think Freddie Freeman, some of his money's deferred.
Teosca's actually getting paid because he got deferred too.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, you can't knock them though, because at least they're all on board with that.
Yeah.
The Yankees, man. That's what I was saying, man. We need to get with Judge and Cole and be like, look, defer some of your money, get with some, defer it, man, so that way we have free up more money, we got more people. Whatever happened to Atlanta Braves?
Dude, they still young.
The Atlanta Braves, what happened, man? Their superstar Ronald Acuna Jr. got hurt.
But they still young though. They got buku young players.
They good, man. They know what they're doing over there too.
Facts.
Like they like when they have a star, they'll sign them young. And if they get to free agency like Max Fried is, they don't re-sign him. They let him go.
Yeah.
And they'll get somebody else. Look what they let Freddie Freeman go. I thought they were crazy when they did that. And then freaking Olsen fell in, and he's a stud. So.
And then you gotta realize it's basically look at what Chris Sale did over there, bro. I think he's gonna win the Cy Young in the NL.
I know. Yeah. So.
And then O'Du got hurt. They top ace got hurt too. I forgot his name.
Strider.
Yeah. So he got hurt. So it's like, do you really need Max Fried? Not really.
Yeah. He had Tommy John, didn't he? I think he had Tommy John.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was gonna look into too. Has Roki Sasaki had Tommy John yet?
No.
Because he will at some point.
Yeah.
When you're throwing 102.
That's why I don't want him coming out as a starter, because we don't need his arm to fall off at 23, 24 years old.
I mean, sometimes they get stronger. So after a lot of pitchers after getting Tommy John, their arm is even better than it was before. So look at Luis Hill. What Turbo says. Just to let you guys know, we're going back to back. Get ready. We'll see. We will see. I know y'all gonna be trying to go back to back with that team, man. Y'all better win back to back, because every time y'all lose, it's gonna be a huge disappointment with the super teams y'all building. It's not shady, it's smart. Plus, the contract was Ohtani's idea. That's what they say. That shit wasn't Ohtani's idea.
Look.
Yeah. I mean, he had to agree to it, obviously.
Conspiracy theory. So he's getting paid the next 20 years, right?
Yeah.
His translator / friend going to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee some of that money's for him when he gets out.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even want to
No, we
get into
know.
that.
We know. Come on,
No,
man.
because it's a lot of speculation, man. I don't know. It's definitely suspicious, man. It's suspect as fuck.
That's what we mean by shady. What's his name? Naldu or Naldi, whatever.
No, the shady. What I mean by that is it's just the way that all that money could be deferred like that. You know, it's tough because I know the messed up thing is eventually they're gonna crack down on it. Because if teams start doing it, the reason why the Cohen tax and all that exists is so that teams don't do this.
Yeah.
You know, don't build super teams like that. But they got around it. So I'm sure a lot of owners were pissed because they should be over that luxury tax, whatever it is, and paying these small market teams. So.
Oh, they're smart.
Yeah, they got away with it. Bears manager looks like the racist coach in all the sports movies. That's crazy, bro.
I wouldn't say that.
I know. How come Judge struggling in the postseason and he the best player on the team? And how come Ohtani struggled in the postseason?
You don't want to say that though. Oh, he was hurt.
He said, if not, people are going to talk down on him. That's how it is over here in LA. What are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. In New York, we're way more tougher on players than y'all would ever be. Trust me, dude. Over here, bro, if you could be Ohtani and you go 0 for 4, we ready to boo the shit out of you, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. And you're not gonna like it, but Judge is a way better hitter than Ohtani. Well, I'll take that back. Not way better, but he's a better hitter than Ohtani. He's a better hitter than Ohtani.
Well,
right now.
This shit has proved that his average is higher. He hit more home runs.
More RBIs.
Yeah, so just saying.
Roku's a flamethrower. Tommy John isn't that far away. That's what I was saying. That's what I wanted to know if he had Tommy John yet. And he throws split finger fastballs, which is puts a lot of stress on your elbow. It's a rookie. But yeah, man, I mean, look, y'all keep rubbing it in our faces, man. Rub it in our face. But I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better go back to back, because if y'all don't, I'm coming back on this, and I'm gonna put all the time. I'm gonna invite y'all all back in, and I'm just gonna laugh, bro. Laugh, and talk mad shit. I'm gonna go in all the Dodgers podcasts and be like, "What happened? What happened?"
Yeah, Jason's gonna text me. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, Chris, let's come on, let's go."
Mm-hmm. Nah, man, but it'd be crazy if they get Roki Sasaki for pretty much free, right? I mean, it's not free, but
it's basically free.
Yeah, basically free. It'll get to the point where fan bases, the same way they used to hate the Yankees, they'd be like evil empire and everything. They're gonna start turning on the Dodgers and crying to MLB, saying this is out of control now. It's out of control. He said Roki seems more of a bullpen arm.
For right now, yeah. But you already said that.
I don't know, man. That dude pitched a perfect game. Almost 2 perfect games back to back.
See, this man, Jason, once this man had Tommy John, Jason, you know you gotta build this man up.
What you mean build him up, man?
He's only pitched 100 and some innings. It's not even like 120, 150.
Dude, this dude went. He pitched like 198 pitches in one game. Yeah. I'm serious, man. 197 pitches in one game.
We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here.
I know. I'm just saying, man. And that's why they need to give him a 6-man rotation.
Yankees ain't doing that either. I already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna put him in the minors. They're gonna put him in AA.
But that's the problem. See, if you come and you tell him, hey, we want to bring you over here and we're gonna put you in the bullpen. He's not coming over here.
He already said it. You remember? You just said it. You said whatever he's got to do He already said it. He said,
No,
"I'm
but
gonna work my way
he's
up."
not he. Yeah, but he as a starter, he didn't say as bull. If you tell him, hey, we want you on our team and we're gonna put you in the bullpen, he's not signing with that team. I guarantee he's a starting pitcher. Every pitcher, look, every bullpen pitcher you see,
His arm to
listen,
fall
listen to
off.
me. Every bullpen pitcher you see is a failed starting pitcher. You know that?
Yeah, but you also got to realize that there's some pitchers that build themselves up as a starter. Like Crochet was always in the bullpen. Now he's a starter. What's his name? The Royals pitcher, Seth Lugo. Same thing. He was always in the bullpen. And he told the Mets, "I'm a starter. I can pitch as a starter."
No, I
So
know, but what I'm saying though is right before they went into the bullpen, they were starters.
yeah, I know that,
You
but
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying
Like you
you got to
don't
realize
you
he's
don't
young.
draft somebody. You don't draft somebody as a bullpen arm.
I know, but he's young. You can't just be like, "Yeah, you're a starter." Like, no, you got to build yourself up.
I know, I hear what you're saying, man, but he's not going to a team that's gonna
I
put him in
bet
the
you, I bet you,
bullpen.
I bet you he's gonna do the same thing with the Dodgers.
He's not
His
going
first
to.
year, his first year, because you got to realize
What? How old was Ohtani when he got here?
I don't know, like 25.
No, he wasn't 25 because he would have signed a free agency contract. He came before 25, I think.
I mean, I don't know. Ask this person that's talking with JJ since Tony's on his team.
They don't even know about Ohtani like that. They just know he's
Yeah,
on
he
their
played
team.
for the Angels. I mean, he played for Los Angeles.
He was 23 years old when he signed with the LA Angels. He wasn't in no damn bullpen, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
he's
but he
not.
was hitting though. That like you can't.
No, but what I'm saying, like, I doubt that guy is gonna go
And he had an
anywhere.
injury too. Did he not have Tommy John?
Oh, he had 2 Tommy Johns, I think.
All right, then. That's what I'm saying. I don't want that to happen if we get
Mm,
Roki. Like I want him to build himself up, and
mm.
I think he understands that.
We'll see, man. I doubt it. I highly, highly, highly doubt it.
Man,
I
like
highly doubt that
don't get me wrong, we the
he did
only
all
team.
that.
We the only team that have a freak of nature when it comes to not getting Tommy John, and that was Tanaka. Tanaka said, "No, I don't need Tommy John.
Gerrit Cole didn't get Tommy John.
He's one pitch away though. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
sure.
He's one
Nah, don't
pitch
say that.
away.
Knock on wood.
I mean, hold on, let me knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
But that's because he built himself up to be like that. But I think now it's catching up to him because, like you said, he never had an injury.
Yeah.
So because he pitches a lot of innings, and that stuff does put a tear on you.
Yeah, and he's up there, man. And he
Yeah.
throws hard. But Cole, he knows how to pitch, man. You can tell he knows when to dial it up. But
Yeah.
he's gonna go out there throwing 95, 96, 95, 96. And when he needs to, he'll clock 99.
I think he's all right because he did throw a couple 99s in that World Series. So
Yeah, I think
if
this,
someone was really like bothering him, he wouldn't be throwing that fast.
yeah. I think this off season he's gonna just chill out and let his arm heal up.
Yeah.
It says, what about skipping out on Soto and signing like 3 or 4 of these big free agents for the cost of one Juan Soto?
They can sign anybody they want. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. The Yankees have the money to sign Juan Soto and get 3 more guys. Yeah, they're gonna go over their whatever the max limit that the $300 million mark, which seems to be because anything over that is like you're pretty much paying double after that. But the Yankees got the money, man. They could do it if they want to.
And not just that, there's ways to where we could save more money. Say if we trade Nestor, we trade Stroman, if we non-tender Grisham and Trevino. Like there's ways that we can save money. So there's no excuse why we don't sign. Even look, I told you we signed Soto. I think we need to sign a big pitcher. Which look. There's Snell. There's Coben Burns. There's Max Fried. One of those pitchers need to come to us. I don't care which one it is. One of them needs to come to us. And then, like you said, sign a legit first and third baseman.
Yeah. I would like to see Christian Walker.
Yes. And he's not going to break the bank. He's not going to break the bank.
I mean, he's going to cost you like $20 million at least.
But that's normal. Rizzo
Yeah,
cost
that's normal. exactly. And the thing is, you don't have to give him a long contract like that.
No,
So I
2 years.
give him 2-3 years. I'll do that. And then we got to go out there and get it. Or like a lot of people saying, trade for Nathaniel Lowe. That'd be nice too. But I want to save the trading pieces
The bullpen.
for the bullpen and another starter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, look, let's sign these guys. Really, if we could get a Juan Soto, Christian Walker, and third baseman, we'll be all right.
I think to be honest with you, I think if we sign a starter and we trade a starter, I think Clark Schmidt is gone too.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be in a trade for like either Miller or Devin Williams, somebody like that. With whoever we need to trade, Spencer Jones or somebody, whoever. I think that's what it's gonna take because he's a proven pitcher. He doesn't pitch bad neither, so I got to give him credit for that. Like I just think that's how I feel because if we trade for a pitcher and we sign a pitcher, one of them got to go, and I'm keeping Hill. I'd rather Hill.
Yeah, I'm keeping. He just has better stuff than
Yeah.
Schmidt.
And we got no choice but to keep Carlos. So
I know, right? I wish we could trade him, man.
yeah, if we can trade Carlos and they keep Clark, I'll be happy with that. But that ain't happening.
That dude Carlos Rodon, man. I don't know what's this dude's deal. I really don't. From the minute he walked into spring training, it was bad. He came in a little overweight, right, or out of shape. Then I don't know if you remember that day when he blew the kiss to the fans.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I already knew like this dude's it's not gonna work out.
And I like his attitude. That's the crazy part.
I don't. You like his attitude? I don't like his attitude.
He reminds me of AJ a little bit. But the problem is he goes too extreme. And AJ was like that too, but AJ knew how to dial it back some.
Nah, this dude's a nutcase, bro.
Too much. He does too much.
Too much.
Max Fried ain't getting that. What crack are you
Michael
smoking?
King was no, but you don't understand what I'm saying, JJ. But before Michael King was a relief pitcher. I promise you, he was a starter. Every bullpen pitcher you see was a starter before they were in the bullpen. At some point, maybe it was in the minor leagues.
No, you're right. He was a starter, and then he kept getting hurt. So
they put him in the bullpen.
Yeah, they had to put him in the bullpen.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't trust me, man. It's like if you just a bullpen arm, it's going to be hard for you to get drafted or noticed. Most pitchers are starters first, and then they end up going to the bullpen. Look at Mason Miller; he was a starter, all right. And even like Luke Weaver, that's why I think Luke Weaver is doing so good because as a starter, you gotta conserve your energy to pitch at least like 6-7 innings, 5 innings, whatever it is.
Yeah.
As a bullpen arm, you could let it, you could let it all out. You only getting 3 outs, maybe sometimes 4 or 5, whatever it is. But
dude, you see these contracts?
Oh.
Max Fried ain't getting that. Coleman Burns ain't getting that.
We'll see.
This man said Max Fried getting 9 years, $250.
9 years, $250. What's the math on that?
He's not getting that. It's not the $250. I'm talking about the 9 years. He's not getting 9 years.
Yeah, how old is Max Fried?
He's up there. I think he's like 31, 32. He's not getting that.
9 years, $250. Yeah, if he does, man, more power to him. I hope he does get his money. It ain't coming from the Yankees.
Not that contract, no. And Coleman Burns the same way. Like, I'm not giving a pitcher 9 years.
9 years, $280. That's like $30-something million.
It's the years that's scaring me. I don't want that many years on a pitcher. I'm sorry. Not past 30 because we already got fucked over with Carlos, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to base it off that. I just don't want to sign too many years. Like, we got lucky with Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's, y'all like to call it, Shohei a unicorn. Garrett Cole's different. Like, Garrett Cole, like you said, he's smart when he pitches. Coleman Burns, he's a flamethrower too. And I don't want to give him 9 years. 2 of them years is duds because he's fucking got Tommy John surgery.
And Corbin Burns is nice though. I want to
I
ask you
know.
this, right? All right, so if you could only choose between these two, right? Go ahead and sign 3 players or get Juan Soto. What you taking?
Hold on, we gotta sign 3 on Juan Soto.
Yep.
Who's the 3 though? Because
Any 3. Any
oh
3 or Juan Soto
shit, I might take the 3.
of the available free agents right now.
I'm taking the 3.
You taking the 3 over Juan Soto? I
Yeah.
think that's where JJ's getting at. He's saying like he'd rather have 3 players versus one Juan Soto. And I thought about this earlier a lot too because Juan Soto's WAR, right, is like 8 point something. But even if you add up, like, I don't have the numbers in front of me right now, but I'm pretty sure if you add up Corbin Burns' WAR with some of these other players we mentioned, it probably doesn't even add up to Juan Soto's WAR. But you got one dude, right? He's only batting up. He can only bat one at a time. So once his at bat comes and goes, you got 8 other guys behind him. So I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. But I think that Juan Soto, he's just a generational dude. Like you're not gonna see another player this good that young again, and that's why he's worth so much. So I don't know. It's tough, but I think you got to bring Soto back, man.
Well, like you gave us the scenario, like it's Soto or 3 players. Like if that's it, then I'm
Yeah.
taking the 3 players because I'm sorry, like you said, Soto's only 1 player, and we still got buku holes. So it's like if I get to choose the 3 players, yeah, we set.
Cause see, I think like that, and I hope that Cashman and Howe's not thinking like that, but they probably are. They probably think it's either we sign this guy and see if we can make it back, or we get like 2 or 3 other guys.
Oh man. Okay, so
Even though we know
I
they could do both.
it's not even just that. Like we need more than just 2 or 3 guys. Like I'm sorry. Like we need at least 2 starters. I don't care what nobody says. We need 2 starters.
Yeah, we do.
We definitely need bullpen help. And I'm sorry to say this, Cashman. Stop bargain bin. The only two bullpen people I want is Tim Hill and Luke Weaver. Anybody else needs to be fucking new.
Man, I was listening to Jason, the 161 Revive, and he brought up a good point, man.
Oh no, I know what you're about to say because
Trading Luke Weaver.
Don't fucking do it.
I'm not saying, look, I don't want to trade him, right? But I hear his argument, and he makes a good argument.
See the video. What are we getting for Luke? That's the question.
Oh, I mean, it depends, but you can. What he's saying is right now that Luke Weaver, he's a lot of trade capital if you put him on the market. And look, yeah, he had a good season with the Yankees, but that's the one and only time he's ever done that. What's to say that he doesn't revert back to the mean next year? You know,
y'all so negative.
That's what he's saying. So you got him now, right? But you can. I'm not saying his neck. I want to keep Luke Weaver because I think that he's gonna be a good bullpen arm. I think that he found his niche, so to say. Like, you know, he wasn't. I don't think he's a starter. I don't even think he's a long reliever. I think he's a 2 inning guy, and he's good like that.
It all depends. Like if we could do Luke Weaver and maybe a mid-level prospect from maybe like Devin Williams, because you know is a rental. I'll do that. Like that, I would do because there's 2 bullpen guys. They actually save money because what Luke is only making $2 million.
2.5 million. But that's the thing that he was saying, that after this year, right? Because he'll be a free agent again. He's gonna want a lot more money now, especially if he's the closer and he's doing good. So.
But see, if a team is smart, which I think Milwaukee would be if they did the trade, I think they would extend him. That's what I would do.
Man, they won't even extend Devin Williams.
Yeah, but he's gonna be he's consistent, so he's already known the market. Luke, like you said, this is his first year.
And I think the Brewers, they want people with years of control.
That's why I think they would extend him, and I think he would be a cheaper extension too, because it's like you and Jason said, like this is his first year being dominant like that. Devin Williams dominant since he came to the majors.
Yeah. I'd rather have Devin Williams any day.
Hell
But
yeah.
I don't think we could. I think I want to keep Luke Weaver and also get
Yes.
a bona fide closer, whoever that may be. Let's get a real closer out there.
I told you how I feel. I think Luke should be the 7. I think we get two, extremely good bullpen pieces in the 8th and the 9th, and boom, ain't nobody touching us.
Yep. JJ says, "Can we trade away Carlos Rodon?" We can't trade Carlos Rodon. He has a no trade clause. So
Even
unless
if
he
we
wants,
could,
unless he wants to trade, then
Marcus, we can't trade. He has a favorable contract, especially the year that he had. He actually had a decent year for us.
well, tell that to the people who didn't put him in the freaking
I know.
in the playoffs, man.
That's what sucks.
Remember the offseason Yankees got CC AJ? Yeah, we'll never forget that offseason. That's when we
You know
won.
why? Because we won, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, look, will
We gotta
Cashman do it again?
We
I
gotta
don't
do
know. And at the time, Hal wasn't running the team. It was Hank, right?
it was everybody because George was still alive too.
Yeah, but he was like,
I know, but I'm saying though, like that was George's last. Like George said, I want these players, and they did it for him, and of course they won.
yeah. So then that's the only reason then they did it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't think Hal would do something like that now.
fuck no. But would you be surprised if Hal say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sign Corbin Burns, Soto, and get Christian Walker"?
I mean, I would be surprised. I would be surprised because that's not a Hal move, but that'll be a good step in the right direction, man. That'll be him saying, you know what, fuck this, man. Let's go win. Let's win one, and then we'll see. Figure it out after.
And JJ, I don't want to think about that, bro. Why
Yeah.
y'all gotta do this?
Knock on wood. Right?
He's never been hurt.
I am Big Buddy, man. I never seen you here.
Me
Welcome to the
neither.
stream. If it's your first time, I apologize. I'm pretty tired right now. That's why I'm like slurring in my speech. This is the overnight show, man, where me and Chris get sleep deprived and talk shit.
And
Anyway.
get hated on by the Dodgers fans.
Yeah, Lindor's at Soto's meeting. That scares me. We was just talking about that earlier. It bothers me too. I feel like they're gonna be talking Spanish, and everybody who don't know Spanish is gonna be like, "Yo, what they talking about?" and he's gonna be like, "Yo, man, why you want to be on the Yankees? They're all playing over there. You can't even grow a beard. You come over here to Queens, man. We're having a party over here. It's reggaeton night every night. Freaking." I don't know, man. I think the Mets, if I was a player, like I try to put myself in Juan Soto's shoes, right? Just take the fandom away. I'm not a fan of nothing. I'm just a player. The Mets look really inviting right now. Be honest, man. They got the most money, and they're heading in the right direction. Let's see what JJ says. Have you heard about that phenom called Leilani in AA? Yeah, we've been hearing about that guy for years now. He's predicted to be Randy Johnson 2.0. Look, man, when he makes it up here, I'll make a decision on that, man. They were talking about Will Warren's supposed to be really good. Man, we've been hearing this stuff for years, JJ. I hate to be like that, man, but it's just for years, man. I could name like 30 prospects right now that was supposed to be the next so and so, and they got him. It was like, all right.
What's their names?
Well, you want names?
No, I'm saying like that's what we're saying. Like, who are they? What's their names?
No, and then when they get here, I'm like, yo, just trade them now while they worth something. Because he ain't gonna work out, But they don't.
There you go. Good job. You got a new subscriber.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I like your whatever you call it, the picture you got there. Big buddy. Nando says Aaron Boone probably trying to talk Spanish in the Soto meeting and saying, "Come on, papi." Yo, that's what I was telling Chris. I was like, bro, the Mets are going over there with Francisco Lindor, a big bag of cash, and a bottle Brugal, and Hal's bringing Boone. Man. And Hal's going over there with Aaron Boone, bro. Crazy, man.
Shake my head.
I don't know. Let's see. They supposedly they have a great relationship and all this other stuff. Look, man, whatever. I don't think that shit is gonna. I don't think that's gonna sway his decision either way. No, I was gonna show up there and be like, "Yeah, I know the Mets are offering you 650. I'll give you 600 and boom." You're gonna look at him like he's crazy, man.
Or he might say, "Well, look, I don't know how to speak Spanish. Open up the briefcases, buku hundreds in that bit."
He's gonna come with a bag full of pesos, man.
Oh,
And he don't want that shit either.
Why you gotta be so disrespectful to our owner, bro? Look him around. Look.
He's gonna be like, "No, we want dollars over here." He's gonna come over there with pesos, man.
Nah, you gotta give Hal credit though. When he puts his nuts on the table, bro, and wants a player,
He drags him.
no, I'm fucking done. He gets him, man. Look, he got Aaron Judge. Because Cashman wasn't gonna sign Aaron Judge that contract, bro.
But I think Aaron Judge is different, man. I don't think he's.
But he did it with Carlos Rodon too. People forget he made that deal happen.
Yeah, but look, Carlos Rodon is a freaking nutcase, bro.
Oh man, but we didn't think that though. That's what I'm saying though. Like when he wants a player, he gets the player.
Yeah.
Cashman, for some reason, he's too like iffy, and this is why we need to let him go because it's like you said, like when the prospects have capital, we don't trade them, and then they become duds.
Yep. They end up getting DFA'd. Want to read that one, Chris?
All right, I think, buddy, if Soto takes too long to make a decision, we might miss out on some good free agents like Santiago or whatever, and then if Soto leaves, well, that's why Jason said this. Well, a lot of people have been saying this. We have to sign one free agent or trade or something before we do the Soto thing. I feel like that would show Soto that we are serious about winning. That's the problem. We keep talking about, oh, let's wait. Cashman needs to make a move ASAP.
Exactly. And to just to follow up on that too, the Yankees got the money. Don't let you.
Yes.
Don't let them gaslight you. They got plenty of money. So much money came off the books. And not only that, they make so much money. And last year, they made even more than that. So I'm thinking when the numbers come out, they probably made up to $1 billion just last year. And if worse come to worse, right? And I know a lot of Yankee fans are going to disagree. Just throw another patch. Get another sponsorship patch. If you need money to sign Soto, get freaking, I don't know, freaking Shell gas station or whoever the hell wants to partner up with the Yankees and give him $500 million just to wear a little patch on the jersey. I'll take it. A lot of people don't like that, man, but it doesn't bother me. Just to get if that's what it takes to get Juan Soto back and Christian Walker and all the whoever it is else that we can get, I'll do it. Oh, they coming back, man. The Dodgers fans.
Yeah, but dude, they realized Yamamoto wanted to be a Dodger the whole time. That's why he didn't really make a serious offer. Like, what the fuck? That sounds stupid. He literally wanted to be a Dodger.
No, they didn't lowball Yamamoto. You gotta understand.
They gave him $300 million. That's the crazy part.
King Cash, man, you gotta understand. They offered him $300 million, right? Our ace, Garrett Cole, and this is a guy who's never thrown a pitch in the major leagues. First of all, let's start there. Offered him $300 million, and our ace, Garrett Cole, we wasn't gonna let him make more than Garrett Cole. That wasn't gonna happen, especially knowing that Garrett Cole could have opted out of his contract, which he ended up doing anyway.
I just thought about it, Jason. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
We didn't give him 300. What it was we actually was giving him more AAV. Like, he was gonna be one of the highest paid pitchers, and he chose the Dodgers. That's the crazy part.
And even then, the Mets matched whatever the Dodgers were gonna. The Dodgers just matched what the Mets offered him.
But we was gonna give him more per year. That's the crazy part. We was gonna give him more per year.
Yep. I think he was going to the Dodgers all along.
Yes.
He just needed the Yankees and the Mets to run up the price.
Yep.
To get more money out of the Dodgers. And the Dodgers gave him a $50 million signing bonus. So What Nando says. 300 mil in a jersey from Boone. I wonder if he still got the jersey. He probably wears it at night. He probably regretting his decision.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, no, that's
This dude, he don't know what he's talking about, man.
no, he don't.
We gave him
More,
the Dodgers gave him more money, but more years attached to that.
yes, we was gonna
You
give
know
him
what I mean?
less years, but more money per year.
Exactly.
So our contract was better. He just wanted to be a Dodger more.
We need another ace and build our bullpen. I need something on Carlos Correa getting traded to us. Yeah, I mean they look. Carlos Correa also has a no trade clause, I believe. I'm almost certain he does, but I'm sure he wants out of there. They're trying to sell that team. So if he wants to win, he can't be there no more. And the same thing with Bruxton and whoever else they got there.
I heard something about him. Like
Who?
they might put him at left
Byron?
field if we trade for him.
Byron Bruxton?
Yeah.
That's because he's always getting hurt. So
Would you take a fly on him?
I would for the right price. I would, because he's still man. He's good.
He's good. Yeah, he's
The thing, if he could stay healthy, he's legit.
Yeah. What's up, Will?
He is legit. Carlos Correa, man, look. I don't know. He better come. If he was to be a Yankee, he better come do good, because Yankee fans got a lot of hate towards them ex-Astros, man.
And he said he'd play third too.
He did?
Yeah.
Look, I don't care. I want him at short. I'll move Volpe to second, man.
No, fuck all that. If we're gonna do all that, I might as well. I'll trade Volpe for a third baseman.
Oh yeah, I'll trade him too.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, if Volpe doesn't hit this year, we've really got to reconsider everything. Yeah, God, he's a Gold Glove, whatever, man. But we need some more production from the bat off of you, because sometimes he be looking lost out there. He be going through them 0 for 40 slumps. That ain't gonna do it, man. And this is his third year, so I get it. The first year's like, oh, he's a rookie, be easy. Second year, okay, so he's trying to figure it out still. Third year now, it's like, hey, this is who you are. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people not gonna like that, but I don't care.
The good thing is he's still young, so that's the plus side about it.
Yeah, but still, man, 3 years in the big leagues, that might be who you are.
But what's crazy is I guess my expectations of Volpe is like low. If he could just bat 280, bro, and give us like 30, 40 stolen bases, I'm happy.
Yeah. No, I'd be happy with that too, but he hasn't done it yet.
No.
Yes, I understand it must be hard with Yankees spending like a small market team. You're talking about our payroll was higher than the Dodgers. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It was like, the thing is, y'all spending money, but y'all not even spending money. Y'all taking credit, man. Y'all getting everything on credit right now. Everything's on credit.
Thanks. Nah, wow, move Volpe. Is he your future? Not really, because we still got a old dude in the minors that everybody keep talking about. Roger.
This dude say he's our future. Look, let me tell you something, man. Let me talk about my Yankees, all right? You don't know. He was supposed to be the future, but if you ain't performing like you the future, then guess what? You're going to be our past real quick. You're going to be our past real quick.
Our future's past, huh?
We trying to win. We're trying to win.
Plus, we got shortstops to replace him if he don't produce. I mean, like I said, we got Roger Arias. I mean, like, I'm sorry. Like, if Volpe don't pan out, he don't pan out. He won't be the first prospect that never panned out for us.
Yeah. I mean, Volpe's all right. I think he'll still be in the big leagues and everything. He'll find another team, but
yeah,
I just need a little more from them. Not even much more. I just need more consistency. More consistency and but I like Volpe though, man.
I think he's gonna be better, because if you realize, like, I think he batted like 210 his rookie year, then it jumped up to like 240.
Yeah, but still, man, he was supposed to be our future leadoff hitter. That didn't work out. You know, there's a lot of things. I don't know, but
That's
that's a
because of
whole nother
Cashman,
topic
dumbass.
for
That's
another
because of
show.
Cashman. That's why.
I don't look, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope that next year he comes and does better, right? But and I say that too. I'm a little biased with when it comes down to this because we gave Volpe all the chances, right? That we never give nobody, right? They don't give any other prospect this kind of chance. We had the patience. They played him every single day. And look, you know, but we didn't do that with anybody else. There's no other prospect we've done that with. Look at Dominguez. Dominguez is there right now waiting. We won't even do it with Jason Dominguez. And that he's our number one prospect. So that's why I feel some type of way. I'm like, bro, if you don't show up, dude, they need to figure it out, man. Move him. If the Yankees are for real, they better go out and get top-notch players now and still get Soto. Exactly, man. That's what we're saying. They need to get him right now. They look, if they tell you all, you know, this salary cap and they can't go over the $300 million threshold, that's bullshit, man. They could do it if they want to. They could do it. And even then, even if they don't want to go out there, they could still sign other players and get Soto and make trades. Do something. But don't just sit there thinking that it's going to come to you. Because that's the problem. And that's why I get mad with Cashman, because at the trade deadline, right? If Cashman made certain moves, man, it'll be a whole different postseason, I feel like. But he didn't. He ended up getting Jazz Chisholm, and yeah, that was a good one. But besides that, he didn't do anything. He didn't make the bullpen better. He didn't do anything.
He could have got Tanner Scott with Jazz. That didn't make no sense.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's a win now year. We've been saying that the whole last year. This is a win now year. You have Soto for 1 year. It's a win now year. And they didn't act like it was. That's what gets me upset at the trade deadline. They really didn't act like there was no sense of urgency. There was nothing. Like, I was thinking that he was going to make big moves. We was talking about it every day. Everybody's like, yo. And at the end of the day, what we got? Mark Leiter Jr. and De La Meatballs, whatever his name, De La Cruz. And that's it.
Yeah, I really thought, to be honest with you, I really thought they was gonna make a move for because you know Rizzo got hurt. I thought they were gonna call the Cardinals to see what would it took to get Paul Goldschmidt, because you know he was a rental.
Yeah, something, but they didn't do anything, man.
No, they didn't do jack shit.
And the year before that, they didn't do jack shit either. Come on, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, this is a whole nother thing, man. But I get upset, and I get upset when people are like, "Well, he's a good GM, and look, you got Jazz, and look, he did this, and yeah, every now and then he's gonna hit. It's like throwing shit at the wall. Something's gonna stick, you know. Eventually, one of them is gonna hit. But what about all the ones that didn't hit, man? Come on. Whatever happened to Scott Efros? Right? Didn't we trade for him? It's just there's so many, bro. We could go down the line. That's a whole nother topic. But everybody's like, oh, yeah, oh, who are you gonna replace him with? And oh, you can't say anybody, but who? And oh, if he was to leave the Yankees, another team will sign him right away. And I'm like, go ahead.
Michael K.
Not only him though, but there'd be other
I know.
YouTubers too talking that shit. I'd be like, bro, I don't care. I don't want him here. I don't care if he signs with whoever. Bye. That's their problem now. But like I say, he throws shit at the wall and hopes one sticks. He'll go in the bargain bin, grab 30 bullpen arms, and all of them will be shitty, but he might get 1 or 2. And then we'll be like, oh, he's a genius. He's a genius. Oh, man.
King Cash said, send Volpe over here. We'll make it work. Okay. We send y'all Volpe. Y'all gonna give us Mookie?
Mm-hmm. So nah, man. I'll make a trade. I'll send for certain people. That's not gonna happen though.
Y'all gonna give us Ohtani?
All right. Would you give a Volpe for Willie Adames?
Well, he's a free agent.
I know, but if let's say if the circumstances like, man, we could sign this dude right now, but he doesn't want to move. He wants to play short.
I got a good one. Would you trade? Because it's the Dodgers. Would you trade Volpe for Max Muncy?
Hell no. Max Muncy's old as shit, bro.
Hold All right. What about Will Smith?
Will Smith, no, because we got Austin Wells. I don't
Yeah,
need Will Smith.
Austin. What if you trade Austin?
No, see, you said a lot of water, but why would I trade Austin though?
Because he ain't no Will Smith.
I think he's probably gonna. I don't know. I see him.
Yo,
He could be better
he
or
could
just
be,
as good.
but he could drop too.
He could. That could happen too.
At least we know Will Smith is consistent.
I mean, he didn't look too good in the postseason, man.
I don't know. You gotta chill. What else got?
If you got Tommy Edman at the deadline this postseason, but yeah, we could have got Tommy Edman too.
They didn't want to spend the money.
They didn't want to trade whoever they needed to trade to get him.
Oh, he's a free agent.
No, they got him at the deadline. They traded for Tommy Edman.
Oh, it was money. They didn't want to spend money because he had to get a certain type of contract.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They didn't want to spend because it was over the luxury tax.
See what Cashman does is he won't get a certain player that everybody wants and he should get, and then he'll get someone else and hope that we're happy. Like he won't get Luis Castillo, but he'll get you freaking Frankie Montas, you know. And then he does this every year. You ain't getting Tanner Scott, but you'll get Mark Latta Jr. You know, that's how he is. It's like you wanted that Nintendo, or you wanted you wanted a pair of Jordans, right? And he was like, man, I really want a pair of Jordans for Christmas. Cashman will come, like, I didn't get you the Jordans,
you know, but
I got you these Shaqs, right?
What's crazy too, if you realize, instead of getting Tanner Scott from them,
we're breaking up, dude. I don't know if it's just me. It could be just me though.
I don't know, but we got De La Santos from the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Instead of getting Tanner Scott, we brought this. It's like, I don't know, man. Soto wants to be on a winning team, so said his agent the Mets will not be there every year. I mean, that's their goal, though. That's their goal. See. Nah, not Mookie. Maybe Gavin. We don't want Gavin Lux.
Gavin, since you want Volpe so bad.
He said, Jason, you remind me a lot of Manny Machado. Why is it? It's the nose, right? We could have had Manny Machado too. A third base would have been good forever.
Nah, but then him and Soto.
Him
and Soto got into it.
No. I mean, this was before when Manny was a free agent, when he left the Orioles.
That means we probably wouldn't have traded for Soto because Manny would still be here.
Yeah, but I didn't the problems between them started when he was a Padre. But
honest with you, I really
don't know.
I think it was just too much alpha male going on.
Yeah, you breaking up, dude. I don't know if it's me. Do y'all hear that?
I don't know. Ask the chat.
Yeah, I didn't hear a word you said, man. All I heard was It was like a kung fu movie. It was like Jason. Austin Cruz was good, bro. It's part of the Yankees organization who built the Giants dynasty. He can replace Cashman. Answer people's dumb question by replacing. Bro, at this point, man, I just need change. And I give Cashman credit on certain things. I'm like, bro, credit. You know, I give him credit when credit's due. But like I say, I think he's had more bad moves, bad signings, bad trades than he's had good ones. That's what we're gonna do, man. I'm gonna start like keeping tabs on everything. Every move, every bad decision that they make, him or Boone. I'm gonna write it down. On this day, this happened. I know what happened to Chris. Isn't Tanner Scott a free agent? I would love him in the lockdown bullpen. He is a free agent. He is. That'd be crazy if the Dodgers was to get him. That'd be real crazy. He's already over there in California, so. Chris is breaking up. I'm having a hard time hearing him too. Yeah, he was breaking up, dude, before. Will Verdugo still be here? I highly doubt it. If they bring him back, man, at that point it's like, what are we doing? For real, what are we doing? Do you want him back, big buddy? And I like Verdugo personally, but I love his defense, but his bat just isn't there. And as a pro, we need a change too from that real nonchalant playing style, not hustling down the line, all of that. Like we need a different kind of ball player in there. That's my opinion. But I was so excited for Verdugo too. Remember the first series versus the Astros when they had the dog with dogs out here and all this stuff, man. And at the end, we went down like dogs too. It's a shame. Chris, you good, man? He said, no, I want Teoscar. Teoscar's good, man, but he like, you think he could really put up those numbers that he did with the Dodgers? And he fit in so well with the Dodgers, man. I don't see the Dodgers letting him go. I don't know, ask King Cash. He's like, the fans love him over there too. If the Dodgers were to let him walk, it'd be crazy. They'd probably give him another contract and he'd defer 98% of it. He's gonna sign for $20 million and only get $1 million per year. And get paid the rest when he's old or something. He said, shout out to Verdugo, helped us get Mookie. Yep, he did. He did. And I'll tell you why I give it to the Dodgers though. Because while everybody else is playing checkers, man, they were playing chess. It's like all the moves they've been making throughout the year, they just kind of all came together. And now they got a super team, man, and it's gonna be like that for a while. It's gonna be hard for anybody to beat them. They're gonna have to really, really like go all in. You got to be all in to win, man. That's how I think. You might get lucky. It might be a team to knock somebody out, like one of these big market teams. It happens every year, right? But for me, either you're in or you out. He said, we're not letting him walk. We got fans rejecting Soto because they love him so much. Wow. Yeah, I could keep him, bro. I'd rather have Soto any day. Any day. You all right, Chris? You hear me, Chris? I don't know what this dude's doing, man.
Nah, I'm looking. I don't know why I'm breaking up because I'm watching the stream.
Mm-hmm. What about a trade with St. Louis for Arenado and Ryan Helsley? Who's their closer? I've been hearing that a lot. I take the closer. I don't know about Arenado, but I guess if that's what comes with it. But who we giving up? Who we giving up? That's the whole thing.
Luke Weaver?
Like who you giving up for that, Austin? I'm sure they want somebody young. Would you give up? All right. Would you give up Dominguez for that trade? No. Would you give up Spencer Jones and another prospect? You're gonna for that, right? You gotta give at least one top 10. One top 10 prospect. At least one. I would think.
I
Unless they want,
because the contract for Arenado's pretty high. So if they're trying to shed money,
they gotta eat them. They gotta eat at least half of that. Because he's getting what, like 30 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to eat at least half. He's on the decline, man. His best days are behind him.
I'm not giving Spencer Jones for that trade. I'm sorry, buddy. Not for that trade.
Not even for their closer?
No.
You want to give him for Helsley?
No disrespect to their closer. He's not Devin Williams. He's not
Ryan Helsley. I mean, but he's a hard thrower, man. That's what we need.
I might give him up Spencer Jones for that. Not for that.
I'd rather have Devin Williams, man. Devin Williams is filthy, man. I don't know if you ever seen this dude pitch like that, but he is filthy. I'm telling you, he has the best changeup I ever seen in my life. Well, I'm not saying. I think the last time I seen somebody like who can manipulate a ball that much, it was not Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux. That's how much it moves. Like, it's crazy. It's almost like he's throwing a wiffle ball sometimes. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
He said probably Jazz. Give up Jazz.
What, for that trade? Fuck, I give up Jazz.
I like Jazz. Kind of thing. If you could trade with the Dodgers, who would you trade? Who would you take? But you can't tell. Obviously, it can't be one of the super. It can't be Ohtani, Freeman, or Betts.
Bruh, why, bruh?
Mm. It just can't.
Imagine Mookie had left, bruh.
That'd be crazy.
It would be crazy.
I think I'll take
I want Will. I want the catcher.
Will Smith.
I'm sorry. Like, Austin can get the fuck.
I like that dude. What's his name? Pajes. I think he's all right, man. He's gonna be good. Hold on, what time is it? 12:27. Man, I'll stay on for like another 5 minutes. I'm gonna call it, dude. I've been tired doing these late night streams. Dude, I gotta be up, right? So where I'm at, it's 12:27. I gotta be up at 4 in the morning. So just think, you do that enough time?
I'll probably do a stream when I get off.
At 4, man. I wake up, I'll be like, oh shit, I should never stream that long, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I take Kopech.
White Sox look stupid. Because Kopech actually looked fucking good as fuck.
Yeah. Where he came from?
White
Sox?
Yep.
And look, I mean, look, it gets me mad because Cashman could have got all these dudes too if he wanted to. But his son that was holding him back, he wouldn't trade. I don't know why, man. But look, we got Peraza. I don't know what happened with him, but a few years ago, we could have traded that dude for like a big name. And now you can't even get cash for him, probably. Nah, yeah, y'all be crazy to do that. Yeah, I would be crazy.
I think if we trade Peraza, he's gonna be part of a package to either get a closer or like Austin said, maybe trade with the Cardinals to get Nolan and their closer. I think he's gonna be part of a deal though, because him being so young, he still got some type of credibility.
What else we got? Yeah, but that's gonna be it, man. I appreciate everybody joining. Again, if you're new to the stream, please like, comment, subscribe to Chris's channel. You want to get that last one?
Yeah, King said, "Who's your biggest prospect?"
Dominguez.
Yeah.
Even though he's kind of not a prospect no more, but he's our top number one. Jason Dominguez.
And then Spencer number 2.
Is he number 2? I haven't even looked at it in a while, but.
Well, if they take Dominguez off, then Spencer's number 1.
They don't even have Spencer Jones in the top 100 anymore, I think. And for like major league prospects, all prospects.
Oh, hold up. Well, I'm gonna have to look that up. I can't do it on my phone.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the top 100.
I wish I could do it while I'm in the thing. I mean, I probably could.
Big Buddy's funny. He said trade Michael K for Gary Cohen. Damn, man. Michael K hates Yankee fans. I'm certain of it. I don't know why, but they think we stupid, man. I don't know where Chris went. You there, Chris? Yeah, but I appreciate everybody joining. I'm gonna get some sleep because I'm tired as shit, and I gotta be up in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was looking. It's Jason number 1, Spencer number 2.
Yeah, for the Yankees, but I mean, in all of the MLB, I don't think he's on the top 100 anymore.
Well, he's got to be if he's our number 2.
That's what I'm saying. He's our number 2, but doesn't mean we got anybody in the top 100. Well, he might be, but he's way down there. Then you sign Roki and trade for Crochet. If they do that, man, that's say I'm boycotting. I'm boycotting MLB. That's a monopoly. You can't have a monopoly on. Isn't that illegal? There's laws against that shit, man. I hope. Where'd he go? I'm here trying to sign off, man. He's trying to look up stats.
Yeah. Jason's the only in the top 100. He's 14.
He's the only Yankee prospect in top 100, right? I told you, man. That goes to show you how bad we've gotten, dude. Like, it's sad. That's what I'm saying. But at one point, you had Peraza there. You had all these guys, and they didn't do nothing with them. They didn't move him or nothing. If you're not gonna play him, trade him. I don't know. It's freaking ridiculous, man.
I mean, would you? I know you want to get out, but like, what if we re-sign Soto? Would you trade Jason to get something good?
It depends. It would have to be real good. Like, it would have to be an offer you can't refuse. Like,
okay, what if we call the White Sox up and say we want Roberts and Crochet, and we'll trade y'all.
That might do it because he got control.
Yeah, and Roberts could play left because he's a center fielder, and I think he'd play better at left.
That might do it. I don't know.
Like, I would do it because he's still young too. I think Roberts only like 26, 27.
My whole thing is, man, we never even gave Jason a chance, man.
Yeah, but what you just said.
Yeah. No, but I feel like out of all the prospects, right, that we've had in a long time, I feel like that he's actually gonna live up to it.
You can have our 3 prospects with Judge. Fuck
you
no.
Crazy.
Fuck no. You would have to give us. I'm not giving a lie, and it's not me just exaggerating. You would have to give us your best 5 prospects and maybe a bona fide star.
Yeah.
In the majors, and I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. I'm just being honest. Judge is about to be a 2-time MVP.
Exactly. I need Betts and your top 5.
Fucking
and
right.
To even think about it, and I still probably won't do it.
No, I don't care. Like, and you can say whatever you want. Judge was choking and all that shit. He was starting to heat up.
Not only that, man, but just look at the regular season. The dude is a monster, man.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. But anyway, I appreciate it, man. And Chris, bro, I appreciate you coming on the stream and staying up late with me, man. And everybody have a good night. Enjoy. I think when you want to come back on this? On the Friday night?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Probably either Friday night or Saturday night. I know that's more doable for you.
Yeah, if we could do Friday night, be good, man. We'll see, though. We'll see. But most likely the Friday night or Saturday night. And
hopefully we get some news.
I know, right? That'd be nice. But I appreciate it, man. I'm out of here.
All right.